Hey guys, today is February 29th, 2024, and I believe I found the mother of all trades. Alright, as you know, recently everyone's so hyped about AI, and then stocks like Nvidia, ARM, supercomputer, Huggy Face, or whatever, they're all freaking shooting to the moon. So, I'm trying to find an alternative play. Maybe somewhere that AI hasn't happened yet. Maybe there's a depressed stock that hasn't really tapped into the true power of AI yet. And then I found this article. Joe Biden right here. The Biden administration has announced tightening export controls on semiconductor chips used for artificial intelligence and the equipment used to manufacture them in an effort to prevent China from acquiring or producing advanced chips. So what Joe Biden has basically done is they have banned Nvidia from exporting chips to China. Now you could use this as a basis to buy more Nvidia stock, but I think the bigger play here is that we should be investing in Chinese stocks that can benefit from AI. All right. So all right, okay, the next article here is Alibaba. They're already starting to make moves in the AI sphere. Alibaba Group Holding Ltd led the largest single financing round for a Chinese artificial intelligence group, the latest in a string of sizable investments. So the Chinese are starved for these Nvidia chips, and they need to compete with the U.S. companies. So what can they realistically do? They can't get the chips from the U.S. companies because of Joe Biden's export ban. So they start buying up their own, home brewing their own chips or buying up their own software, AI platforms and whatnot. So what we're seeing here is a competition really between the U.S. and the Chinese government, and this competition is going to be over the AI race. It's going to be huge. So we have one side, which is the U.S., and all of our stocks are already priced. I would say overpriced, but who knows? It's already priced to a point where it's, let's just say, accurately valued. And on the other hand, we have the world's second biggest economy, which is China, and none of their companies have AI yet. And they do have a couple heavy hitters like Baidu, Alibaba, NetEase, or whatever. And the reason for that is one, because they haven't been getting any AI chips, so they don't really have AI right now. They're in the process of acquiring AI, and I think we can get in at the ground levels. This combined with the recent performance of the Chinese stock market. This is the FXI, which is the ETF for China's biggest 50 companies, I believe. So, as you can see, it's freaking crashed and bottomed out here. It is lower than its 2012 levels. I think this is mostly due to some political concerns about where the Chinese government is. I mean, there is some political risk in this, in policies and whatnot. So it's been losing a lot of U.S. investors' trust. And right now, it's sitting at the bottom, literally rock bottom right here. It's as low as it's ever been in the past decade, 12 years. Oh my God, is annoying. Okay, so it's you have a situation where the Chinese economy has been struggling due to political concerns and due to the Evergrande housing crash and whatnot. A lot of Chinese investors lost their shirts in home deposits, which that's a whole nother story. But this stock this Chinese stock market is heavily at its lowest point. Let's just say that. I also do believe it's heavily undervalued, but let's just say for now, it's at like what, decade lows. It's at decade lows, and they're about to hit AI. So that's a play right here. The stocks are at decade lows, and they're about to activate AI. So they're about to get a lot more efficient. What's happening here is you're about to get in on ground zero of something like Nvidia. Okay. I mean, if you look at Alibaba, if you want to focus on individual stocks that you trust more, like Alibaba or something, it's still literally at almost near all-time lows, and And just what, 2-3 years ago, it was at 4 times its current price, 5 times almost. So we're looking at a play right here where companies don't have AI, are about to get infused with AI, but their stock market prices, it's acting like it's like 2008. And I really do think this is a good opportunity. I do have some shares vested in FXI. That's before full disclosure. Best of luck out there, guys.